Today, we're going to talk about um, three things that you can fix right now if you see a slowdown in your offer. Um, so, um, and these three things are um, your offer, your traffic, and your positioning. So those are three pillars. Those are three key components that when we're seeing slowdown in our sales, when we're not seeing traction as fast as we possibly want it, like these are normal, like these are usual suspects. These are usual culprits. Okay, so now as you are joining my live stream, and this mini training. As always, I encourage you to engage because listen, when you are on social media, when you are commenting, what does it do for you? It helps the platform to actually push your content up, and also you never know who is watching, and if you are an entrepreneur, and it's super important for you to put yourself out there because like majority of my connections, like I get from comments. I connect with people from the comments. People connect with me because they found my comments insightful. So, as it like every single live stream, I give you this one social selling tip is to comment and participate. So Sam said a OTP triangle has a good ring to it. Yes, like today we're gonna talk about OTP triangle: offer, traffic, and positioning. Listen, today's also I want to debunk some of the myths, especially if you are playing organic game, and there's a lot of misconceptions about like really social media organic content marketing. What does it take right now to actually sell your offer efficiently? So before we jump into everything, let me know where you're watching me from. So let me know where you're watching me from. I'm in Seattle, Washington, Pacific time, Pacific PNV, Pacific Northwest. I can't speak this morning. So let me know where you're watching me from. And also share with me what kind of business you are running. Share with us what kind of business you are running and like promote yourself. Listen, because these trainings are also like a networking opportunity for y'all. All right. So let's start with offer. We're gonna talk about OTP triangle, and stands for offer. What is offer? Like now, as you're watching me live or on replay, let me know what is offer. I see New York in the house. All right, let me know what is an offer? How would you define an offer? How would you define an offer? What is offer? So an offer, how I define an offer, it is something that is very, very bite-sized, very, very tangible, where you show people what transformation you can provide for them. And normally, your offer will fit into your product or program promise. What do you promise? What do you promise your potential customer to accomplish? What is your promise? What is your promise? And we're going to talk about strategies, and we're going to talk about like really more concrete formulas on Friday, because on Friday I'm literally going to give you mini training and like the first steps to how you can improve your messaging, how improve your positioning, how you can improve your traffic. And we kind of starting like today we're pre-gaming for Friday. On Friday, we're gonna dive a little bit we're gonna dive into more details about that. But An offer, it is something, it is your I help statement. I help who to do what, and with a tangible with a tangible time frame. So when it's clear, when it's quantifiable, when it's easy to understand, and more importantly, people should want your offer. Now, uh that's probably yes, offer how you can solve their problems. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, offer is how you can solve their problem. Thank you so much for that. So but a lot of entrepreneurs, again, like if you're not getting clients right now, or if you're seeing the slowdown right now, especially in this economy, why you're not getting clients, I mean, that, like, the first thing is to look at your offer. Maybe you are not solving a problem that needs to be solved. A lot of entrepreneurs going after a problem they solve a problem that they want to solve because, I don't know, like, it excites them. And it's like, I made that mistake. Every single entrepreneur makes that mistake. But it is really important to do constant market research, because that there might be a problem that is really profitable for you to solve. But again, when you're putting together your offer, you will have people who are not aware that they have a problem. And that kind of goes to offer positioning, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. Uh, or like maybe you have a problem that you're really passionate about to solve, but people don't want that problem to be solved. Listen, I have 99 problems and I'm not solving like at least 97 of them. At least 97. Listen, not every problem. I don't want to solve every single problem, and it is overwhelming for me. Some of the problems that I have as an entrepreneur, they don't hurt that bad. Like, I'm okay. I'm okay not with not solving I don't know, 97 problems in my business that I have right now, because they those problems, they don't do anything for me, at least just not just yet. Or I may not be just aware that some of the problems are actually actually costing me money, and I'm leaving money on the table. That can be too. Um, so now offer, like, how do you find out what problem needs to be solved? You need to talk to people. You need to talk to people. How can you talk to people? You can actually like really talk to your audience, like right now. Let's do a little exercise. So people in the comments, thank you so much for participating. Margaret, I suggesting on YouTube, what if you're running a business or you're thinking about running a business, what problem do you have right now? Share with me one problem that you would like to solve right now. Something that hurts really bad. Maybe like, I don't know, my messaging, or maybe like, I don't know how much, I don't know how much should I charge for my offer, or I don't have any leads, or I have leads. I know my offer is good, but I can't close people on the call. Share with me in the comments what problem you are trying to solve right now. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it is something else. Also, like, this is how you survey your audience. You ask them, and if people don't answer, you ask them again in a different way, because again, it's a part of your messaging. And if people don't answer you, you ask your people about what bothers them until they answer in a different way, in a different format, in a different capacity. It can be a poll. It can be like literally like how I ask you right now on the live stream, what is your problem right now? And by the way, like, if you're watching this on replay, or if you're listening to it on the podcast, and like, dang it, like, I know one problem that I would like to solve and nobody is solving that problem, DM me that problem that you would like to solve. because I would like I don't know if I'm solving your problem or if I can solve your problem. I don't know that, but I'm really curious to know what problem you are trying to solve. So, and based on the feedback, because entrepreneurship doesn't happen in a vacuum, and that it like you need people to be interested in your offer. Then you put together your offer. I help who to do what in their wording. Don't try to be smart with your marketing. Don't try to be smart with your messaging. Be clear with your messaging. And the number one you can get really clear with your messaging is actually by using the words how people describe the problem that they had. Uh, Justin on YouTube said like LinkedIn has been a bit slow too, and I'm trying to figure out new leads via YouTube by hitting but like I'm hitting a wall. So like okay, uh let's 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 get that example, right? Justin from YouTube. I want more leads with YouTube. I don't know how to get more leads from YouTube. Okay. And let's say enough people say, hey, like I would like to use YouTube. But like the truth is a lot of entrepreneurs for some reason are afraid of video, and video is the king. And if you're not creating video content, you are missing out. Like I digress. But let's say like Justin knows that he needs to create video. He's on YouTube. He can't get leads on YouTube. So my offer would be I help entrepreneurs to get more leads with their YouTube channel or create profitable YouTube funnel to get what like to get 100 leads per month, something like that, quantifiable. And I'm making this up, by the way, within 90 days or less. Well, I help to create like YouTube funnels to attract qualified leads through YouTube video using organic content marketing and social selling. So and again, and then like that becomes a part of my messaging. So this is an offer. This is an offer. And like you should ask your people how to create the offer. And the more listen, if you're selling high ticket offer right now, and it's really important to be specific because I'm a high ticket buyer. And what I'm not doing, I'm not buying generic shit. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not buying generic offers. I'm not buying like I don't I'm not buying generic offers. I'm not buying crazy promises because I know what it's actually like to run a business. So I'm looking for a very specific solutions. For example, like I don't know, like I might look for a spiritual coaching for entrepreneurs, or I might look for a messaging coach for entrepreneurs, or I might look for a very specific solution. So the more specific you are on your person, on your problem, and on your vehicle of transformation, that's a part of your offer, like the better it is. Like now, let's talk about misconception with the traffic. And listen, grab your drink, grab your snack, because we're gonna like listen. We're gonna have a talk. We have to have an honest conversation. A lot of entrepreneurs think that if they post content and their content is good enough, people just gonna come and people just gonna book their services and people just gonna book consultations. This is not entirely true. This is not entirely true. If you just posting content, if you just posting content, nothing will happen and nobody will see that content. And just how social media works right now. So you need to create traffic to your content because you might have a good offer. And like Justin, maybe like this is for you. You might have a good offer. You don't have the traffic to your offer. How do you create traffic to your offer? Is by engaging with your ideal qualified customer. you engage with your hero of your offer, of a person who potentially might get a transformation from your offer. You engage them in with them in the comments. This is why I say, like, you gotta comment, because when people see your comment, they will engage with you. You don't know who is watching, like you don't like you don't know who is watching, right? But like most importantly, you should engage with your people, because this is how social media works right now. If you play an organic, if you don't pay, like if you're not paying for pay for advertisement, and especially if you on LinkedIn, if you have just a free version of your account, if it's not premium, if it is not a sales navigator, like and so it's slightly harder. It's possible, but it's slightly harder. So like this is what you do. You engage with them in the comments. You engage with them in the DMs if they don't post comments. Ideally, you engage with them. You engage with them on both channels. You engage with them in the DMs, and you engage with them in the comments. And like when I say engage with them in the DMs, I don't mean to pitch slap with your offer. No, DMs, like on social media, like when we do social selling, right? DMs are um and listen, unless person like actively expresses their interest, right, in one form or another, like this is not the time for a quick sale, right? Because people know like social media strategies. People know that, like, okay, like he's about to ask me all about my business, and I did not give permission for that person to ask me all the questions about my business. So in the DMs, you start a conversation. You ask a question, you start a conversation, and again, you play by ear. But again, your DMs are not always targeted for a quick sale. Your DMs simply to engage that person in your content. And when you're producing really good content, and when you are engaging with your target audience, they see more of your content, and you're shifting their beliefs with your content. They like, and now you're developing no like and trust factor, and now people more freely engage with you in a conversation, and now at some point in that DM, people gonna talk about their problem. Sometimes, like, listen, this is what I see in my DMs. Sometimes people like just like they may not respond. This is fine. Sometimes people like give you like a generic response. Oh, like thank you for connecting. Sometimes people say, hey, like, especially on Instagram, hey, like, I'm not buying anything. I'm not looking for a coach. I'm not looking for anything. And then I just welcome them to my community. And when they interact with my content, I simply thank them for coming to my live stream, for commenting, for engaging with my content. Genuinely thank them and ask what resonates with them. Because again, market research. And again, like when I engage with them in the comments, this is why I say, Justin asked about like funnel for YouTube. I think that when you connect with your YouTube funnel with like LinkedIn or Instagram or other social media channels, like this is how you drive traffic to a conversation. This is where you drive traffic to a conversation. This is the traffic piece. Can you sell in the DMs? Absolutely, 100%. I've done it. Uh, should you go straight for the kill, straight for the sale in the DM? No. Your the way you use DM is to create traffic to your content. So, and this is why you should engage with your ideal customers. It's just the fact. Like you like it's really important for us to go into the crowd, to go into the masses and engage with them. So, and the third portion is a positioning. I see your questions in the comments. I will answer them shortly. And the third point is a positioning. How do you position your offer? And the third, like, and the positioning is a part of your messaging. How do you present the offer? Because like the same offer, like let's say like offer for justing, like let's say I'm working with justing and I'm like I would like to niche down strictly on YouTube coaching. I can say, hey, I can make you I help entrepreneurs to grow their YouTube channel. This is weak, but again, how do you position what resonates with you? And again, this like offer, traffic, and positioning, these are components that you are testing. And you are testing one thing at a time. Let's say it might be an offer. You might be solving your own problem. Like, for example, when my front offer was a career coaching program for software engineers. Yes, getting a job is a problem, but it's not profitable problem to solve because everybody and their mama is offering how to get a job, but how to be a leader, how to be a thought leader, how to create legacy in your career so you can get a job or start a business. You create something bigger than yourself. That's an offer. That's a high ticket offer. And not many people do that, especially in tech. So, like again, like test one thing at a time. Maybe your traffic, like how you generate traffic, is a problem. Like, are you posting and ghosting? Are you engaging with the comments? Are you giving back to you? Are you creating your community? So this is really important. And positioning, again, like maybe your vehicle of transformation, like how you articulate what you promise to people, that might be problematic and that might be not resonating with people. But like it's important to test one thing at a time. So that all right. Before I jump into questions, the enrollment for my coaching program is open, and the way you can enroll in my program, fill out the application. So you can DM me, and I will send you the link for the application, or we can talk in the DM, see if it is a right fit, get on the call and see if it is something that will help you in your business. After this live stream, I will attach a link to the application. You can just grab the link, fill out the application. I will look into it. Like after you fill out the application, please let me know. That you fill out the application and I will review that. And again, like we will get on the call and we're going to see if it is the right fit for you. It is 6 months coaching program working with me. It's a small group. It's a small group coaching program plus one-on-one coaching. So again, like you can DM me. You can also grab the link. I will post a link right after the live stream. And now what questions do you have for me? Margaret said, like, what are the first steps to being new business marketing, pricing, clientele? Like, what are the first step? Margaret, the first step is to figure out what problem, what problem would you like to solve? Like, what problem would you like to solve? This is really important. And if I was looking back at my journey, I made it in my business and I keep making it in my business because I invested in a mentor. Like, is it possible to do it just by yourself? Like, possibly, but like, I would encourage you to find the mentor that resonates with you and somebody who will show you the path faster. Um, because like I was having a conversation a lot yesterday and with our businesses, especially when we're starting out, we don't know what we don't know. And in the entrepreneurial world, we measure our success by 90-day periods, meaning you gonna save so much time if you get the right path, the right strategy, the right direction at the get-go. Because within 90 days, when you do it right, you're gonna see your first fruit. You're gonna see your first result. That's really essential. And when people say like, what if I don't have money to invest in my business, or my business is not profitable right now, like why should I invest in my business? If nothing changes, nothing changes. Because like I had to invest in my business. I had to work with wonderful mentors, wonderful coaches to really get my business going. And it was an investment, and it was scary, and I got laid off when I started my business, and after I got laid off, I kept investing in my business so to keep my business flowing. But the first step, Margaret, would be absolutely to find your problem that you would like to solve. What is the problem? And like with your when you find your what, when you find the problem that you're solving, then you kind of trickle down and like, okay, like who, like what are the people, what is that market sector that needs the solution? And then like you know what problem you're solving, you know who you're helping with, and now you direct traffic, you traffic people to your content. And another very important thing, let's say like you're figuring everything out, but you can start creating content right now. Because unless you're like, even if you do paid ads, it is important to be present on social media. And I know a lot of people shy away from social media, or like may feel uncomfortable on social media, but this is the new currency. Attention is the new currency. Attention is the new currency. And I know right now people might get distracted. There's a lot of craziness going on in the world, right? But this is why it is important to build your community, to like keep showing up, keep showing your face, and build your community. That's and you can put out content, you can create content even before you figure out what problem you are solving, because you will create community. And then you can ask your community, okay, y'all, like, what's your problem? Kind of like what I did today on the live stream. Like, hey, well, what's your problem? Jetson said, like, I wanna get more clients through YouTube. How do I do that? Can it be a profitable offer? Absolutely it can be. The same thing, Margaret, you can do for your community. Like, okay, you like my content. Thank you for coming. How can I help you? Offer coffee chats, people. Do free coffee chats and ask people what is hurting. Yes. Margaret, I appreciate you coming here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Any other questions? Any other questions when it comes to traffic, when it comes to offer, or when it comes to positioning? Now, any other questions? All right. As always, I my the doors, like I can speak today, y'all. The doors for my coaching program, Six Figure Messaging, is open. I only work with a limited amount of people. I only work with a limited amount of people. I prefer to like do enroll five people at a time, because it helps me with enrollments. It's also like it's not overwhelming for other people. So you can get to know each other. You can start creating powerful networking connections inside of the program, and get clarity on your offer, get clarity on the first steps, how to move forward, get clarity on organic content marketing, get clarity how to create irresistible offer, how to create traffic to your offer, because like this is what we're teaching, like organic social selling without paid ads, and how to create that irresistible compelling messaging, so you can create like so you attract more people to your offer. All right. Thank you so much. Come here on Friday, because on Friday we're going to talk about how about the strategies, like really how to create how to create high value offer and attract high value traffic to your high value offer. All right. Thank you so much, y'all. I will see you on